It's your night tonight. Try and close this one out early so you can get some rest.
Facing one of the heavyweights tonight.
Up next, the Lakers taking on the Grizzlies. For the Los Angeles Lakers, the best in the business all season long. The cream of the crop. They look to continue that dominance tonight. Lakers is next. Back in just a moment. Hola and welcome to Noche Latina, an NBA celebration of Latin heritage. We're proud to bring it to you here at 2K Sports. I'm Brian Anderson, alongside Clark Kellogg and Grant Hill. Allie LaForce is our reporter. And we've got a moment to look at the rebounding trend over the last few months for Bol Bol.
And I'm sure he's not pleased with these stats. His rebounding has taken a bit of a tumble over the last couple of months. He's really got to get his energy back up on the glass and start fighting for boards again.
And here's Memphis's starting group. Dane and Jackson Jr. holding down the forward spots. Then there's Ja Morant. Then it's Edey. And for Los Angeles, Vanderbilt and Davis patrol the paint. Then it's Connect. Then it's Austin Reeves. And it's Simmons in at the 1 spot. Better be on your game tonight, Clark. These teams like to go, go, go.
Exciting for us and the fans, BA, but exhausting for the defenses. I mean, it should be a high-scoring affair, up-tempo, windshield wiper quality. Expect a lot of substitutions to keep things fresh.
And it's going to be the Grizzlies off the tip. Here's Morant. Morant drawing the double team. Jackson outside. Outside Morant. There's the triple. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. It's an understatement to say they're on a roll. They're coming in on a 15-game winning streak.
And it is very impressive, but it's also interesting. I mean, even sitting here at the broadcast table and the storyline this group has created has you just impressed and a little scratch in your head, because we expect drama and a certain amount of unpredictability with this crew. That's not going away, but I tell you, this team seems to be minimizing or mitigating the volatility. They seem to be a lot more solid of late.
Now here's Simmons, coming off an unbelievable high-scoring game. And about a minute gone in the first quarter. Pass to Morant. Banked it in off the glass. Morant's gotten his second bucket on the night.
Man, he's bringing the energy, the efficiency. I love what he's doing offensively.
And one thing that Morant has always been elite at, finding a seam in a defense and getting to the rim, Grant.
Yeah, any crack allows him to get inside. And as good as anyone at splitting a double, which he sees a lot of. So once inside, he can finish with authority or kick it out to a shooter.
Now Los Angeles with it, and they've been winning at a high level this season. Most games not even close. Their point differential is sky high.
Yeah, a lot of their games have been essentially over by the third quarter. Blowouts, big margins, really astonishing the dominance they displayed over the course of the season. I'm not sure we've ever seen a team so consistently dominant.
Simmons looking around. And the first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. No good with a layup. And now we'll go to Allie LaForce, who had a chance to talk with J.J. Redick.
And we discussed his plan for John Morant. Coach smiled and said, I just told my guys to stay ready out there. Ready. For anything, because Morant can do so many surprising things. We just have to stay on our toes. Hopefully that flexible mindset helps the defense keep up with Morant's antics out there. B.A.
Allie, thank you. Here's Connect. He's been productive, averaging just over 7 points a game. That's good from Simmons on the assist by Connect. Simmons has got 7.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
All right, now a timeout called by Memphis. And the Lakers making a change here. Jones is checked in. And while we have a moment, let's recognize a player who has been working hard lately. Your Western Conference Player of the Week.
His offensive effort has really gone unmatched as of late. When it comes to that end of the floor, he's been accurate and explosive. Hard for any defense to keep up with that.
Now here's Morant. 23 points his last outing. Bain, no good. Outside Reeves. Ooh, the deft touch on the lob.
You know, he may have a scorer's mindset, but Reeves makes plays for others, too.
And so Morant will bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. Trailing by 4. Pass to Jackson. Shot to stop the run. And another miss by Memphis. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Outside Simmons. It's tipped. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Edey. Here's Simmons. He's got 9. And his 5th basket. Now 5 for 8. Looking comfortable out there.
The big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock.
Very high percentage so far, and if you want to start a game hot, that's the way to do it.
Now here's Jackson. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Outside Bain. Jacks up a 3. He buries it from 3.
And I like that there. I mean, get Bain something in rhythm.
The Lakers lead by 3. Left side Simmons. Ooh, nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup. Simmons has got 13 now.
The D hasn't been quick enough to react to the ball inside. That's helped cause this run.
Pass to Jackson. 1:43 left to play in the first quarter. Just 5 on the clock. Rebound collected by Anthony Davis. Davis has got his 4th rebound in this one.
He's looking pretty unsettled at the moment. Doesn't seem like he has a great feel for his shot.
Now here's Simmons. 13 points in the game.
They're really working the paint now.
1:14 left in the first quarter of the game. Here's Schroeder. Back to Morant. Takes a 3. And Reeves pulls it down.
Feels to me like this team is going to need more from him, guys. I mean, if they're to erase this deficit, he's got to step up.
Offensive board. Morant against Simmons. Oh, stolen by Morant. Here's Schroeder. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. They defeated Detroit in their last game.
You have to respect their ability to stay consistent away from home. keeping their cool and making quality shots.
Well, efficiency is critical, and I love how they ran their offense and got quality shots out of their sets.
And the Lakers with some change. Vanderbilt and Davis patrol the paint. Then it's Herb Jones, and it's Christie in at the 3 spot. That's the Laker 5. Pulls up at the elbow, and the shot is good. Dropping it off the front of the rim. Morant's got 9.
They didn't do themselves any favors with their shooting in the first quarter, but they're starting to pick it up now.
Sometimes, for whatever reason, a lot of times you don't know why. It takes a little while to work the knots out, but it looks like they're putting it together right now.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, Cowboy in that last game against the Pistons had a huge game. He ended up with 70 points, and as always, a lot of those points came in bunches of 3. Such an impressive effort. The team relied on him, and he delivered.
Yeah, he was unstoppable during certain stretches. It'd be great to see him top that performance tonight.
Well, his team needs him to contribute. When he's on his A game, he just makes play after play.
For sure, and draws so much defensive attention that it opens up opportunities for others.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
Well, we're in the era of the three-point basket. So if you want to win games in this league, you have to connect from deep, and they have been thus far.
Something else they're doing well tonight, guys, lots of points in the paint. Something to continue to keep our eye on.
First one falls for him. Looking at lineups around the league, Grant, seems like they're becoming more positionless than ever before.
Yeah, you're spot on, B.A. To the point where some people feel all-star voting shouldn't be by position anymore. It should be by merit.
Reeves is checked in for the Lakers. Jackson, he's checked in for Memphis. Desmond Bane comes in for Jackson. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Pass to Edey. Back to Morant. Oh, my! Jaw dropping the hammer.
Oh, the vertical of Morant is simply incredible. I mean, he's fantastic at using it to his advantage on the inside.
Now Simmons. 21 points in the game. Driving in. Ja Morant grabs the miss.
Yeah, he just flat out tricked that one, missed it, and has no one to blame but himself.
Fires the 3, and Morant laces the triple.
He's turned it on here in the second quarter, getting his offensive game on track.
And he lobs it up. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
He's automatic at the rim with that size and wingspan.
Grizzlies trail by 11. Here's Schroeder. Pass to Bane. A minute 29 left to play in the first half of basketball.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
From undrafted to closing games with LeBron and AD, Austin Reeves, what a story, Clark.
It really is a great story. I mean, this guy has just continued to prove the doubters wrong. Nobody's going to outcompete him. He's fearless. He's got great skill. Doesn't lack for confidence either. He's one of my favorite players to watch.
And stolen by Simmons. And slam dunk by Simmons.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
What, you mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas, I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
And it's Edey missing. And here's Davis. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. And following this one, they'll take on the Hawks in Atlanta. It's a quick turnaround on the road. Just one game. Yep, that one's good. Simmons has got 10 points now, just in this quarter.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
And the Grizzlies with possession here. Following the score by Los Angeles. Knocks down the triple. Jackson's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. Simmons against Morant. Left side Simmons. No good on the triple. Here's Schroeder. And here's Morant outside. No good. Misses at the buzzer. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers. A sizable lead of 14 at the break. Defense is setting the tone. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this.
Hello and welcome. Before we take a look at the action from the first half, a brief overview of some upcoming games.
You take a look at the Lakers. They know they're the top. Row, row, row. You know what that is, Ernie? Top diggity dog. Now.
And now, how about those first 2 quarters of play? Just a dominating performance for the Los Angeles Lakers. Thanks for joining us. Time to head back over.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. On the court for the Grizzlies, Bane and Jackson Jr. holding down the forward spots. Then it's Edey. Then there's Ja Morant. Simmons with the bucket.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
Those looks they're allowing are almost automatic.
Pass to Reeves. His first shot coming late. And the Lakers tack on 2 more.
When Reeves can get the ball inside, he's a pretty reliable scorer.
And it's the Grizzlies with the ball. It's an 18-point game. And here's Morant outside. Davis with a rebound. Davis has got his 6th rebound on the night.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
3 straight buckets to start the half. This is how they wanted to come out and execute.
Now here's Morant. 14 points for him. To the middle to halt the run. Can't get the layup. Los Angeles leading by 21. Throws it up high. And slam dunk by Simmons.
They're making it look easy out there, just having fun.
Yeah, offensively, they've just been rolling. Impossible to stop.
Here's Morant, hovering around 19.5 points a game. His scoring has been huge for them. Pass to Jackson. Outside Bane. Fires the 3. Rebound, the Lakers. Davis has got his 7th rebound here tonight. Reeves, the pass to Simmons. Using his post moves to get the 2 points. Simmons has got 6 here in the quarter.
And right now, that's 5 buckets in a row. Looking like a well-oiled machine coming out of the break.
Memphis calls timeout. And here's a look at some numbers for Desmond Bane.
And all of a sudden, his 3-ball has left him. It's been a rough stretch for him the past 5 games. His percentage from downtown isn't near what it once was, but he's not going to give up. He'll try to get it going here today.
Now here's Bane. Pass to Morant. Over Simmons. Ooh, the Grizzlies with another miss.
Oh, man, what happened at halftime? Since then, they're 0 for 4.
And it's Simmons with the jam.
Credit them for making the right halftime adjustments.
You know, they came out of the locker room, revved up the gas pedal, and haven't slowed down yet.
Morant against Simmons. They still need this. And the layup by Morant. Morant's got 16 points.
Finally get one to drop after starting the half with 4 straight clanks.
Outside Simmons. Pass to connect. Let's go with a 3. Memphis with a rebound. Edey's got his 4th rebound in this one. Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Bane, no good.
You hate to pile on, but his poor shooting night has really hurt the team.
From deep, here's Simmons. Nails it from beyond the arc. Simmons has got 11 in the second half.
What a competitor. He's been looking for a shot all game long, and he's really shouldered the load for them offensively.
Here's Morant. Yep, that one goes.
I mean, just an agile move by Morant down low, working around the contact and getting it to go.
On offense, here are the Lakers. They're on a 16-4 run. From deep, here's Simmons. Another one goes. Incredible.
And now he is tied for the second most 40-point games in an NBA season. What an incredible year.
Boy, he's brought it every night, and nobody seems to have the answer for him. Morant with the bucket.
And this is someone that can really hurt you from long range. He did that to a degree in the first half, and he's doing it now.
Morant against Simmons. Grizzlies with the rebound. They've got the Heat ahead of them in their next game in Miami. To the paint. Here's Jackson. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Well, so much can be said about Jaren Jackson Jr.'s
foot on the gas, MP. Get in there.
Here's Simmons. Count it. Simmons has got 43 points.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
Guys, when you're this hot, it's elementary. Let it fly. Keep staying at it.
We've got Herb Jones, and it's Russell in at the point guard position. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. Los Angeles shooting 69%. I think they're even surprising themselves out there. Simmons, the pass to Jones. That three's off the mark. The Grizzlies have gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. And the dunk by Jackson.
Not just an aggressive scorer, Morant is also a fantastic distributor.
Here's Simmons. And there it is for him. Simmons has got 45 points.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Los Angeles has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. An easy 2 on the layup. Simmons has got 6 points in the quarter.
Earning his money on the interior tonight. That's a nice move.
Outside Olynyk. Clark, in your opinion, how does social media affect the game?
Monumental ways. One, I think the most direct way is that it keeps fans connected to players, and players have the option as to how they're going to engage with their fans directly, player to fan, without any middle person. And that is valuable both ways, except when the narrative turns negative. That's the other side of the coin. And when you say things publicly on social media platforms, it's impossible to retract them. You might be able to erase them, but they're still out there in the stratosphere.
Pass to Simmons. Just over 2.5 minutes played now. Final quarter of regulation. Again! What an avalanche!
There it is. 50 points for him, and the record is his.
Boy, I'm in awe of his season. To have this many 50-point games is just something most players dream of.
Wilt Chamberlain's 1962 season is the stuff of mythology, but this record has fallen. An achievement for the ages.
Timeout call, Memphis. Waters is checked in for Christie, and a new group getting ready for Memphis. Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth. Here's Schroeder. From 13, the rebound by Simmons. Simmons has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Lets it go from deep. Knocks it down from distance. Simmons has got 13 points in this quarter.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
And again, it's Memphis missing. Now Los Angeles with it. They're on a 13-4 run. We played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. And we hear about the unwritten rules of sports sometimes, Clark. What are some of those in the NBA?
Well, you try not to ever foul an airborne player. I think most players are really sensitive to that. Don't disrespect the other team. Be professional and sportsmanlike when you've got a margin of victory that doesn't need to be added on to. In other words, don't run up the score. Don't try to get numbers for the sake of numbers. Play the game, play to win, and do it with respect at all times.
Morant, no good. The Lakers have gotten 7 of their first 10 shots to go during this fourth quarter. Passy, good.
I love the throwback basketball. Work it down low and set up your teammate.
Pass to Edey. Here's Schroeder. And he lobs it up top. And out of bounds. Los Angeles will have it.
Not sure what he was thinking about with that pass. Just sailed it right out of bounds.
Lawson, he's checked in for the Lakers. Minute 32 left to play in the fourth quarter of this one.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Lakers.
And the disparity in the talent was obvious by the end. Sometimes you just don't have enough ammunition to compete.
Yeah, B.A., just a total beatdown. And the next time these teams meet, I can't imagine it'll be any different.
No surprise, another victory for these guys who have been on a tear all year long. They've now won 62 games.
And they didn't deviate from their game plan against this team. It's what helped them win their first 2 games against them. Add another one to the win tally for them.
If it ain't broke, why fix it? I mean, why change anything? Knowing how well they played in those 2 games, they probably couldn't wait for this one to wrap up the sweep of the season series.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Cowboy.
The scoring effort from him, unreal. Carrying this team, I mean, he was amazing tonight.
Oh, he muscles it in through the contact. They call the foul, and he's on his way to the line.
Unfortunately for them, they're still going to come up short. You wish they'd shown this kind of fight earlier.
Yeah, you know, I agree with you. They waited too long to finally ramp themselves up.
And the growth of Jackson Jr. is downright scary, especially defensively. This guy has been upping his game, and no opponent is happy about that.
And another one!
It's hard to even fathom, but he's coming up on the all-time mark for 60-point games.
It's stunning what he's achieved. A one-man offensive powerhouse. Pass to Edey. Rebound, the Lakers. 23 seconds left in the fourth. From deep, here's Simmons. That shot's good. Russell making the play.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
Pass to Jackson. Down low. So we see the Lakers taking the W here. They didn't have too many problems tonight.
They didn't. Just a tremendous team effort. Once they had that big lead, they were not going to let the visitors back into the game.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Grant Hill, Clark Kellogg, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson, thanking you for watching. We'll see you later.
Way to bring the effort tonight.
Average almost 50
Can't believe MP has more.
You're close.